Hello and welcome to Gingerman. I've headed up north and I'm in Aviemore. Yes, that is snow on the mountains behind me, heading off into the cairngorms. I feel like I'm on my holidays here. It is cosy. It feels like it's Christmas. I'm just putting out there. It almost feels like it's Christmas. We've still got the lights up, there's Christmas trees, there's wee winter chalets everywhere. This place is beautiful and I'm excited to get stuck in about it. So, Aviemore, show me what you got. Peace.
I'll turn on the camera, test my microphone, I'm firing up the podcast, sound waves coming to your home. Gingerman with a cam is here to make your day. Gingerman with a cam, would like to hear you say today.
So, good morning from Aviemore. I left my house this morning at 5 AM. I woke up at 4:30, if you wanted to know, and if you even cared. And right now it's 20 to 8. Sunrise is at 10 to 8. But look at the hills covered in snow. They look majestic, beautiful, all of those words. But I'm not going into the mountains of snow today. I'm sticking to the beautiful, stunning town of Aviemore. So what's the internet going to tell me? Aviemore is a town and tourist resort. There's the key word there, it's a tourist resort. Situated within the Cairngorms National Park in the Highlands of Scotland. Yes, we are in proper Scotland today. What else does it say here? The town is popular for skiing and other winter sports, hill walking, and that's it really. Skiing and hill walking. It has a population of 3,230 people. That's not many, that's really small. But I'm guessing throughout the winter and in the summer the population will increase constantly throughout the year with tourists incoming. Because when I'm here it always seems busy, it doesn't matter what time of year. And then just up that road along there is Loch Morlich, potentially one of Scotland's finest lochs. Of all the times I've passed through here, I've never noticed that wee Catholic church hidden in there. St Aidan's, there you go. What are they building here? Wait a minute, there's a sign telling me affordable quality homes are going in here. As you notice on the right here, there's a train track, which is handy if you don't drive. I'm coming into the more interesting part. That's one of those buildings, right, that's really fancy on the inside, but brutally ugly on the outside. Well, for me it looks brutally ugly. Maybe it's because it's surrounded by all the natural beauty. It just looks out of place. There's the train station, and as you can see there's another hotel, probably a hotel. No loitering by order, so you're not allowed to loiter here, but you can walk around and film it, I guess. It's a very charming looking train station. Right, I better not loiter any longer. You definitely don't look out of place walking around here with a camera. Just loads of wee shops. I'd say it's cute wee local shops, but there's North Face there. Let's have a look. This is a wee bit I've never seen before. What's this? It's a tribute to our Olympians. I like that. I guess because Aviemore, tourist resort, but also it's a place of outdoor activity, and the Olympics is all about activity and sport, so I can see why they've got that there, and it's a cool wee plaque. It's nice. Blends in really nice. You have to look for it though. There's the old banking building. Is it just me, or are banks getting shut down left, right and centre? Is everything in the banks becoming autonomous? Are robots going to be in complete control of the banks soon? So there's plenty of shops along here if you want to do yourself a little bit of shopping. There's a cool bakery. Harry Gow. Oh aye, look at this wee bit down here. And I think I've got some signs to read too. Well, let's have a look down here. This looks nice. This is what I'm talking about. We've got a wee barn, a wee bridge with lights. There's a nightclub here called The Vault, and it's hidden away down the back here. Look at this. So the young people have somewhere to come and party. Here's my observation here, right? Usually when you walk out of a nightclub, I'm just putting out there, it's a high street, it stinks of piss, and it's not a very nice spot, right? The Vault, look at this walk. Oh, the staircase, oh, the bridge is lit up. Oh, look, I'm in the Shire. Look at this, all the rocks. Beautiful. And the bridge is lit up underneath with blue. I'm not gonna lie, right, just walking under that bridge is an experience alone, because the sound of the water echoes through, it's really loud. That's no bad, that. There you go, 42 miles to Inverness, 174 miles to Glasgow. Obviously there's endless little trails I can wander away down. I've just got to pick wisely. What's this? Is this where I go? Maybe this is the trail I go down, because Aviemore itself, it's a tourist place. It's not massive. What's this say? Riverside Park. This area of land is managed by Aviemore Community Enterprise. Boom, you got me. You got me with the word community. So it's a community walk in Aviemore along by the waterway. I mean, I couldn't ask for much more, could I, this morning? Just want to point out, right, I'm drinking Highland Spring in the Highlands. However, this is from the Oco Hills, no the Highlands. So, Aye, that's funny. Look at this view into the Cairngorms. There's snow on the hills and it looks glorious, heavenly. That's what I see. Something about the snow, the crispness of it all in the mountains, it makes you feel alive. It makes you feel blessed, lucky. All of these things to have a warm home to go to at the end of the night. And there we are, there's the river. What is this, a wee shelter up here? I found the perfect little spot to stop and have a wee sit down and fly the drone. It's absolutely lovely, perfect. All sorted by the community trust. See, when communities come together, they get and do good things all over the place. This is just an example. This is an amazing path. This is like for everyone. There's no mud on it, it's well kept, it's stones. Yeah, really good job here. Let's get the drone up, but before I do, I just want to do my shout out to my patron legends. You guys are the best, your names are coming up the screen, and I want to do an extra special shout out to Neil Christie, who bought me a few coffees. You're a legend, thank you so much. Without you guys, I wouldn't be up here in Aviemore, about to fly my drone and see the cairngorms and Aviemore. Also, I wouldn't be here without Bert, who fixed my clutch on my car. Thanks Bert, you're also a legend. You guys are all legends. There's links below if you also want to be a legend and get involved in my adventures. Aye, thanks for watching. Let's go flying. Peace. It's the River Spey. I already knew that, I just don't know why I didn't say it. It's about 2 degrees, 1 degree here. Obviously not as cold as it would be up in those hills there. Oh yeah, boy. Right, I'm looking on the interweb for some history, and we've got some early history. The area was already inhabited in the Bronze Age, and 3 clava cairns remain. Prior to 1790, Aviemore was in an exclave of the county of Moray, and from 1890 to 1975 it was in the county of Inverness Shire, until the latter date being with the civil parish of Duffel and Roffey-Marcus. The village began to grow as a result. As a result of it becoming a railway junction in 1898, following which the Highland Railway became a major employer, constructing houses for its staff and the Aviemore Hotel. So I think that Aviemore Hotel is the big creepy looking one that you can see on the horizon potentially. I don't know if it is. Is it? I believe the Picts would have been up here. Right, so because we're on the sort of centre east of Scotland, so this was a Pictish inhabited area, which they were wandering around with painted faces, carving stones and stuff. So there's not an abundance of their history kicking about. They didn't build skyscrapers and stuff and golf courses for us to go, oh look, that's what the Picts made for us. Nah, there's none of that. You're in the woods and then you randomly come out on this road in the middle of the street. That's just Aviemore life for you. It's just how it is round here. There's a wee park over there in the woods. It's very family friendly up here, let me tell you. You're a bit out the way from the big centres in Scotland, Glasgow and Edinburgh. Got all the silver birch. It's lovely. There you go. You know you're in Scotland when the English is in brackets and you can barely read the English. It feels like I'm on a campsite right now or a holiday park walking around. It does. It feels like you're on holiday in Aviemore, just walking around. It's like the minute you enter, you come through the portal and boom, you're in holiday mode. I'm in Aviemore, I'm on my holidays, leave me alone, I'm having fun. This is actually harder to get out of than most schemes in the Central Belt, which I think tells you more about me than it does the design and layout of these places. Anyway, I think this is the way out because there's a sign and there's a path and woods. So I just want to get back to the main part of Aviemore. I want to get learning some things. All roads in Aviemore lead back to the vault. That's what I read. I was just walking along this, what seemed like, what I believe was a path, until a Tesla came silently creeping up behind me, and I turned behind myself and absolutely shat my pants like I never have before. Is this the main high street? There's cars up there. I have no idea, private property. Huh, is that a farm? I've only ever superficially visited Aviemore. That's why I'm a bit clueless other than walking along the high street to Tesco. Aye, I'm learning a lot today. I thought there would have been a deeper, longer history, but it really feels like the place has completely and utterly grown out of the tourism, which makes sense. Railway comes in, hotel built, people come in here, and then it's like a centre point for mountaineering into the cairngorms, which, you know, mountain climb and skiing, it's something that's only getting more popular. I guess it's really important that I visited the train station then, because the trains are really the key to Aviemore's success. As you walk around, you can tell this place is an absolute success. And there you go, as it said earlier, the opening of the railway in 1898, and there's that building there, 1898. So this must have been like the original train stop right here. Look at the old-fashioned steam trains. That's cool. I tell you something, right, as a kid, I absolutely loved Thomas the Tank Engine. I could have been a train spotter in another life, in another dimension. I was out here spotting trains, but here I am, half spotting trains today. Steam trains anyway. I'm not bothered about the electric ones, I like the steam ones. It's outdated, it's smelly, using coal, but they look much nicer. They should maybe just make electric trains look like steam trains. I'm going to walk back through that tunnel because it was fun. I'll need to come back sometime and do a vlog of me having a night out in the vault, getting the real true nightlife experience of Aviemore in the Highlands. There's a big board up here, probably should have read that. Look at this, holy moly. Now that's a board, and it tells you, it's like, now you're sensing the scale of the cairngorms, right? Look at this, that's where I am. And that's what we're looking out into. There's Morlick. It's beautiful, absolutely stunning there. Look at all those mountains. There's Glen Shee. I've been up there and I camped up there last year in the Cairnwell Pass. Went up to Glen Shee. From where you stand, you can just see the very edge of the largest piece of high ground in Britain. This great bubble of granite with troughs and corries gouged into it by the glaciers of the last ice age stands alone as a little bit of Arctic transported 800 miles south. There we go. Britain's largest national park. There's much more to the Cairngorms National Park than the high tops. Ancient forests, rolling moors, flower-filled fields and crystal clear waters are home to 17,000 people and a staggering quarter of Britain's rare and threatened species. You know what I take from that is that there's more people living in Livingston than there is in the entire part of this area. Now that would be something to see, a Scottish wildcat. Look at it, what a majestically beautiful rare creature. And then there's another big sign over here. This board now telling you all the activities you can get up to. The whole of the low ground between the river and the mountains on either side is called the Strathspey. An amble around Aviemore could be a good start using the network of footpaths. Hi, I'm already on to you. This is the beginning of my Highland adventures, really, I feel. And what a good place to start it. And as you can see, it's already getting busy. I think it's just after 9 in the morning. No, it's 9 bang on. We've got mountain sports shops galore. Don't be an idiot when going up the mountains in the winter and forget your crampons like me. Go to one of these shops first, because you didn't want to slide down a mountain on your arse. That hurts. And it's been about a year to the day since I done it. My hand's recovered like nothing had ever happened. They've even got a retail park here. Kind of similar feel to Blairgowrie's, but this blends in more with the aesthetic of the area. Blairgowrie in Rattray is like very historical looking, whereas everything here you can tell it's new. It gives it, if you've ever been to America, it has that feel like an American town. Look at this. You don't see this in Kirkcaldy High Street. You've got the Winking Owl opposite the Kilty Fudge, which is next to the Aviemore Kebab. Listen, it's all happening around here. So as you come along the main street, it really is just B&B hotel, B&B hotel all the way along. I'd love to know how many people visit Aviemore per year. I'll find that out. I'll find that out. Here's a nice church. So what you'll find is, because this place has been specifically designed for tourism, it's not overcramped, it's spacious, everything just feels really well laid out as you walk around. It's not got the same sort of character as a burnt island with its quirky ancient streets, but it's got its little pockets of character. You just got to go looking for them, because if you just come along the main street, you will feel like, you know, you're in this 100% tourist town. kind of in amongst the houses. It's part of the people. Usually they're in the middle of the town centre, and we're kind of just out the town centre, heading on into a right residential area, Aviemore. But there it is, right at the heart of it, and it's a really nicely kept, beautiful memorial. Blink and you'll miss it. Do you know something? As you come along to this end of Aviemore, it starts to feel really residential. All of a sudden, I'm no longer on my holidays. I feel like I want to walk back the way to where it feels like I'm on my holidays again. But I'll keep going on till I come to the end. I think the end's just up here. I'm not too sure. It's not a massive place, but as you've seen on the drone footage, it's quite long. It's a long town. There's the Spey Valley Golf and Country Club Championship Golf Course, Scottish Steakhouse. That sounds fancy. Heads on the road out of here, so I'm going to walk right back along and see what more's to be seen in Aviemore, or what more I can learn on my travels back about the history, or just what's been going on in Aviemore in the last wee while. Just like catching up with an old pal. So I feel like this path looks fun. Let's go and just go up here. Look, the house has had a fire. That's a real shame. I was like, what's happened here? Dangerous building. Dangerous building's been burnt down. Back when I was a kid, you'd see burnt down buildings more frequently. Things have definitely got safer. So when you do see a burnt out house now, you're like, oh, that's a surprise, that's a shock. Whereas as a kid, I felt like every so often there was a fire somewhere and a burnt down wreckage that you wanted to go check out. You were told it was dangerous and you were to keep out. Look at this. So it says it's the Aviemore Orbital. I'm on the Aviemore Orbital path. I like the sounds of it. Orbital sounds like it comes all the way round. Look at this though. Woodland walks all around you in Aviemore. Absolute calm, peace. Oh, you could easily get lost exploring here. There's just trees as far as the eye can see in front of you. It's a maze. But luckily at the back of me there's just someone's garden and house. So I'm safe. Absolutely safe. Unless I twist my ankle or something, which I won't. I just touched this tree which is made of wood, so there's no jinxes happening today. It's so nice along the back here. I would never known about this if I hadn't decided to one day come and film Aviemore like I'm doing today. I'm wondering what part of Aviemore this is going to take me out at. Hey, tell you what, if I come out at the vault from this path, how funny is that? Right, here I am. I'm out of the woods. I think this is taking me back in to the town centre. Hopefully. Look at this. Look at this. That's a red lamppost, right? The next one's yellow. And then after that it's blue. I love making things a little bit fruity here in Aviemore. Blue lights on the underpass. I'm doing a good job. I'm in the back of beyond of Aviemore right now. This is the bit the tourists aren't meant to see. It says here, the Cairngorms Mountain Railway, owned by the Highlands and Islands Enterprise, was closed in October 2018 due to health and safety concerns or structural problems. Wonder if that's still all ongoing. Is that a railway into the mountains? Someone who is an expert on this area will watch this and at this point type into their keyboard the answer to those pondering moments I just had. It's Beethoven. Big massive dog. I tell you what, that dog gave me a fright, but not as big a fright as the Tesla did. Tell you what, listen to this. During the summer of 2019, pre-COVID, filming for the 25th James Bond film, No Time to Die, took place in the town and the surrounding areas. I'm just thinking, is that film out? I don't know. I've not even seen it. I quite like the James Bond films and I've not seen that one. Look at that crow. That is a cool crow. Right, buddy. Are you a clever crow? Are you a clever crow? Crows are mad clever. See, if I had a nut, I'd give it a nut like. You know, in an ever-growing digital computerised world, places like Aviemore are a breath of fresh air to walk around because it's all centred around outdoors, nature, survival. Because in the mountains you can't just exist on your own in a digital computer world. In the mountains you need your wits about you, you need people around you to support you, you need this sort of important community to keep everyone together and safe and connected to the rest of the world, but in the natural way, not the computerised way. Obviously technology and computers make things and survival in these areas a lot easier and a lot better than they used to be, and there's so much incredible things up here. You know, there's an Aldi, a Costa Coffee, and we're in the Scottish Highlands. In the Highlands, Aviemore is very much an exception in terms of how much it has to offer in terms of infrastructure and amenities. We're back at my favourite place, the Vault. New house has been built at this bit as well. This is the Aviemore resort here, open to non-residents. I didn't even know this was here. This big resort. And there you go. It just adds to the place. They've got a cinema and an Italian restaurant happening. It feels like I've just walked into a giant complex. There's the Aviemore Highland Resort. There's the McDonald Hotel, there's the ice rink. You even got an ice rink. So it's Disneyland in Scotland up here, minus the Disney. Right, that's me coming to the end of my day. I'm in the Tesco car park, best place to end. It's like Livingston, you end in the Asda car park, and Aviemore you end in the Tesco car park. This place is incredible. You know, there are living, breathing, working people here. That's residential, but ultimately it feels like you're on holiday the minute you come in here, and it's by design. You know, I've just walked at the back of Tesco and there's a giant resort that if you didn't go see, you wouldn't believe it's there. Aviemore's an incredible place. But it's just the tip of the Scottish Highland iceberg, and there's so much more to explore. But thanks for having me today, Aviemore. It's been amazing. Thanks. Peace.
Well, it was a lovely to see you. It's the end of the show. Bring on tomorrow. Where shall we go? Where shall we go? Good night to the Gingerman. One last ice cream for the bearded man. Pistachio.